But yeah, speaking of trades, what are you willing to give up for Jalen Ramsey? Do you think it's worth it? We could bring up the cap numbers in a second. Are you for it? Do you think there's better talent in the draft? Do you think there's more available talent, even in the
I don't
later
think
rounds?
I don't think there's better talent. There's really never better talent than Ramsey.
Ramsey is top two, not two corners in the league right now, right?
He's up there.
Does
All
Junior
sauces,
does
man.
Junior want to hear his cap numbers before he makes his decision?
Let's hear him, man.
All right, so I believe it was 5 years, $100 million. I think that was 2 years ago now though. In 2023 he'll be turning 29 with a base salary of 17 million, and I think the signing bonus is usually paid for by the Rams already, right? Well, the signing bonus is 5 million, and then it'll be 14 million next year in 2024, 15.5 million in 2025. What do you
Not bad.
think? What do you think? What do you think? Because I'm seeing numbers. Cam Sutton might be like 11 million right now.
I mean, dude, I would take Jalen Ramsey's a fucking beast, obviously, right?
Right.
Like, I don't know. I honestly have no idea, like, how much we'd have to give up. Let me put it to you like this. So, if we have to give up a first,
The 32nd. Are you giving it the 32nd?
I'd give it the 32nd.
The
Yeah.
Bears trade pick? You'd give that up?
Yeah. I don't think that would do it, though.
You don't think that
I
would
think
do
it
it?
would.
I think,
Huh?
honestly, I think the 49th that we hold this year and maybe like the third rounder next year might do it.
Yeah, I don't think the Rams are.
I think the Rams
are.
want to get that off their plate, that cap hit.
They don't have any picks either.
And
the
they don't, yeah,
Rams.
they don't have any picks.
Really, I was thinking it would cost more. I was getting ready to like. It's tough because I honestly have no idea like what anyone's like really worth, right?
And
Like I was getting ready to say like the 32nd and like a fourth rounder this year.
I think they're in really, really a big rebuild mode this year now. I don't think Stafford will be the same. McVay let his staff interview elsewhere, but he came back.
He always lets them do that though.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
You can't just not let them.
Matt LaFleur left and then he went to the Titans for the same position.
Shit.
But what do you think? Let's say this though. I mean, obviously, if we do draft the guy, the cap hit is gonna be a lot more ideal. And you got guys like Joey Porter Jr., Kelly Ringo, Chewy's high on him. I don't know where they land. Cam Smith, I've seen us take him a lot on a lot of these mocks too. The guy from South Carolina. Those are the top three, I'd say. What do you guys think?
Here's the thing, like even if they manage to for whatever reason like hit on all of their potential, they're still not as good as Ramsey.
That could be.
Like
Could be.
their ceiling, like
Yeah, I think if you're the 32nd pick, would you rather take one of those corners or trade it for Ramsey?
I think the only gripe I have right now is I don't see us having like if Kenny does turn out to like be the guy and like and we do end up having this Super Bowl sort of window with him in the future, ideally we start to see it by his like third or fourth year. That's right around the end of Ramsey's contract, and he's gonna be hitting 32, and we know it. Like in the past, dude, corners fall off a cliff.
Look at Joe Hayden last year.
They go from elite to like terrible pretty fast.
I think the smart thing is you get a corner and with one of your second round picks, and you do bring back Cam Sutton because I think he's only going to be like 26, 27 at the start of next year. And I think you do pay him around like the ballpark of 10 to 12 million for at least the next couple years. Even though I do already think we're paying a lot to our defense. But I mean, we have a QB on a rookie deal. Now's the time to do it. You know what I mean?
You know what else? So I think I have my reservations about like going out and drafting a corner just because
We've
of
missed.
Artie Burns.
We've missed a lot. Yeah.
Sutton's been our best corner.
Yeah, but like, I mean, our secondary coaching has actually gotten really fucking good. Like we had a lot of interceptions this year.
And that's just putting guys into place. I mean, I think Akello. I don't know what his deal was this year. I think he was injured most of it. Well, he missed most of the games.
We made like mediocre guys look good. So I don't know. Like part of me was like, okay, maybe we're actually getting better at developing corners. And
This
it's
started
probably
with we brought in the current
Gerald Austin.
DC. He was a secondaries coach for a minute beforehand.
Yeah. So I'm saying like maybe like it'd be cool to see like what they do with like some actual talent like that they draft.
And yeah, it's stuff like that. Missing on like a guy like Artie Burns and then Sean Davis in the second round is why we're suffering right now, because we missed on those picks. Granted, now we do have the cap space to make up for it. Now that Ben's contract is off the books, I don't think he won't have a cap hit anymore now, right? I think there was a little bit last year or this past season, but I think now you maybe want to spend money, and then our best corners were ones that we got in free agency, and Joe Hayden and Steven Nelson. Those 2 years when they were together were the fucking best. Our secondaries look probably, I'd say.
I would do the trade for Ramsey.
I mean, I would try it. Like, if we're involved in it, I would try it. I think, dude, Khan is also, like, if he could flip fucking Chase Claypool into Ramsey, that'd be pretty fucking sick.
I would love to hear.
Yeah, when you put it like that.
when you know they put in interviews, they put you in those situations. They're like, "Sell me this pen." I want to hear Khan when he does that. I don't know what he does, because look what he fucking got out of Claypool, man.
Yeah, like, I mean, if you look at it as, like, turning Chase Claypool into Ramsey, like that looks really fucking good. I'm very willing to.
That's an insane fucking trade.